Hi guys, so this is Miss Serenity Smith with Jade, and Jade is April by Claire Teller for all of you that may be new to my channel. So I just want to go over a few things really quickly because of some of my experiences and just, me being me, opinionated is who I am. And I wanted to talk to you guys about buying and selling and why I am not selling any more Boo Boo Babies and why it'll probably be a long time before I do another giveaway baby. And I'll talk to you guys about this. And I am being very open with you guys. And I want you guys to have an open mind while you listen to this discussion. This is not to put anyone on blast in particular or anything. It's just in general nature. And I think that sometimes the experiences that we have, we should share them so other people can learn from them. Now, the first thing I want to say is that I am absolutely a person that get a real high buzz off of giving. So I can never say that I will not. I can say it, but I cannot ever really mean it that I will never do a giveaway. I really enjoy giveaways, and it really lifted my spirits when I did the giveaway with the Dwayne by Claire Teller and T Chambers. Was so sweet and so appreciative of that gift. So let me first just say that so that you guys don't try to direct any energy towards her or anything like that. But I have had experiences where people didn't seem to, you know, appreciate when you give them things so that, it kind of, it take away from the giving experience. And I have been a recipient on the other end where I've got something from somebody. Someone gave me something, and all of a sudden they felt like they owned me because they gave me something, and they wanted to tell me how to do this with the baby, what to do that with the baby, and I wanted to add to the baby, and they told me who I had to use, and it was just like, wait a minute. So now you give this to me. It was my gift, and you want to control what I do with it. So I ended up sending that baby back. I just put it back in, packed her up safely and everything. And she was actually getting work done. And she was getting some hair added, I think, or whatever. And I actually ended up just telling the artist when they finish the work to ship it back to the original owner because it just was not a fun gift. You know what I mean? So it can work both ways. You know what I mean? So you have to do everything from the heart and just leave it at that. So moving past that, the other thing is I in the beginning thought it was a great idea that I could sell my, my practice babies, my boo boo babies, where I was learning for cheap because these dolls, as you know, a good doll is going to range you anywhere from 600 up to the thousands, even with reborns. And let's not even get into silicones that starts out at like 3,500 and up to 10,000, 12,000. And if you're talking, you know, some of these auctions, it can go even higher. So I thought, hey, if I sold these babies for, 300, 200, 100, it just depends. Mostly was in the 100 and 200 range. People get a chance to get a reborn. And a lot of times, like the skin tone was good and stuff like that, but there was maybe like, I could have been neater on the hands or the feet. Or maybe, I had two babies where the kit itself, it wouldn't take paint in that area even after I matted it and went and tried to, fix it. It just still wouldn't really take paint. One girl, she got her baby, and well, both of the people were very appreciative of those babies, and they really loved it or whatever. But I haven't really had issues with it. But then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, with the boo boo babies, I was thinking to myself, like, is this what I want to flood the market with? Like all my, flawed dolls? Not really. So I was thinking like that's not really a great idea, but it do give people an opportunity that maybe could not have afforded the the more expensive dolls or just don't want to. Because let's be real, some people do not want to spend $600 on a doll. These are dolls, and regardless, they are art for some of us and a lot more to us than just dolls. But to some people, they are just dolls. And they don't want to spend that money. It's not that they can't afford it, they just don't want to. So I'm not going to just put everybody in that one bubble and say that they can't afford it. But I'm just saying, some people want to be a part of the community and have a doll that's decent, but don't want to spend the money. So I thought, hey, that gives those people an opportunity or whatever. But I did, I have experience where some people expect more for less, and so I was like, that, I can't do that. So because these kits are expensive, and paints and the time that you put in them, and like I told you guys before, even when you mess up on a doll, you still have put in like 40, 50, 60 hours in that doll. Even when you've made a mistake and messed up, it's like, damn, all those hours. And yes, I said, damn, I'm sorry, I apologize. And that's another thing I want to get clear on my channel. My channel is not really a children channel. It's more, my audience is more adults. I do welcome kids if they come, if their parents are okay with them watching my channel. Occasionally I might say a bad word because I am an adult, and I do try to curb it because I know that kids may come and watch because it is dolls. But at the same time, guys, it's not my job to supervise your children. I don't ask nobody to supervise Gabby when she's on her tablet and she's watching stuff. And so one day she's sitting there, and I'm like, I heard so many cuss words come out that tablet, I thought it was possessed. I was like, Gabby, if you don't get that off that tablet with all those bad words, she's like hesitating to hit the button, like she's prolonging it. She's like, I said, girl, you know what I mean? So it's like, people want to say, oh, be careful what you say. No, you be careful and be a real mama and watch your kids. And then that way you can supervise what they're watching on the internet. Got that? Okay, good. Because this is my channel is more adult friendly. I don't do a lot of kid videos because I don't draw in kids. I have more a mature crowd that watches my videos. But anyway, I don't know how I got off of that. But trying to get it all in. This is my, let's just talk about it and be 100% real here. And I've also had an experience where I also want to say, I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to say, before you out someone or do a video and make an accusation or anything like that, remember that you have people reputation on the line, and remember that, how would you, put yourself in that person's position, because that is certainly how I do. Anytime I do business with someone, I try to put myself in their position. Make sure what you are about to say, and first of all, give that person an opportunity to resolve that matter before you make a video. And yeah, we can make a video and we can actually in the video say all this stuff, but guess what? That video don't instantly, unless you're live, go public. You have to literally make the decision to publish that video. So you have time to think about it. So there's no oops, whoops, what's, nothing. It's very intentional when you post a video. So make sure that your thought process is clear, that you, for one, and I know being new sometimes, we kind of don't think about it that way, but be sure that you give the person an opportunity to fix it or whatever. And be sure, number one, that what you think is wrong is wrong. Because I've had, a situation where someone thought something was wrong, video comes out, and then they realize that it's no issue there. It just appeared that way through the, when they were on the camera and everything and recording, and after they look it over in better lighting and everything is good. But you've already tainted that person's reputation once you've released, that video. So, like I said, I'm just being honest and sharing experiences because people need to hear these things, because I see it happen all the time. A lot of people like to say that, oh, Miss Serenity Smith will out somebody and bash people and drag people through the mud. But I want you guys to honestly go back through all my videos and think about how many times have you heard me slander or not slander or speak of an artist in a negative way, as far as like defaming them, as far as like saying that they had defects or flaws in something in their work, and like drug them through the mud, versus me saying, oh, I went to the doll show and the doll did not look like the pictures. Okay, that's an opinion, and that's not dragging anybody through the mud. One thing, the babies that I've bought from different artists, I promise you that you can look through my videos and you won't see where I've like ripped an artist apart and said XYZ did such and such and such and such to me, blah, 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 blah. There's only one artist that I've really do not mention the name on my channel anymore, and I did do a video about, and that artist has been proven to date to be everything that I said that she was, and some. So, you know, when people want to say, you know, like I can't handle it, or, you know, I dish it out, but, you know, I don't want it to come back to me, that is not true. I welcome, you know, everybody, you know, candid opinions and feedback, you know, but it's always a way to do things. You know, there's a way to do things. I don't right now currently have any issues or qualms with anyone in particular in the community. My babies that I've sold so far as I know, minus one situation where it was kind of like a you know, stage type situation where I'm not trying to defame her, but I'm trying to defame her type situation, which was, you know, you guys all know about that situation. I was way back, you know, a couple months ago. But other than that, everybody else, you know, sometimes people have, you know, like I told y'all, we like one big family to a certain extent, because I can tell you right now, I got family members that, you know what, when they get ready to come to my house, I be like, Jesus, help me, because I do not like this heifer. But you know what I mean? Like, so we're like one big family. We're not going to always be peaches and cream and giggly and stuff, and we're going to have misunderstandings and, you know, miscommunications or whatever. But I am just, you know, just making this video just because I felt like it was needed. And I feel like a lot of people, you know, they come, when you come into the community, you see all these things and you think this is the right way to do it. Well, I'm telling you, some of the things that you see that happen on people's videos, they do it for attention, and it's not maybe the right way to do it. And I'm telling you guys also that this is my channel, and nobody will tell me what videos I can and cannot make on my channel, because I will do whatever I want to do. If I want to get on here and twerk, booty pop, drop it down to the ground, guess what? It's my floor plan. The only thing you can do is not watch. Now, I'm not going to be doing no twerking, number one, because I can't. And number two, because I just don't, I don't know. I don't want to be doing the twerk thing, because, you know, that's just something you just shouldn't be doing. Never mind. I ain't going to go there. Anyway, guys, but like I said, that is, you know, some of the things I want you guys to just think about. And also feel free to leave, you know, any comments below or PM me. And just know that I am one of those people that are very forgiving and very open, and I do my very best to try to curve my tongue here recently, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold it, because I got so much stuff that I want to say that I'm like bursting at the seams. But okay, I've said but a couple times, you know why? Because I've jumped from so many different subjects that I'm done. So I'm going to end this video here, and I will come back with another video. And I know, guys, you don't want to just keep seeing Lil Jade laying here, but maybe I'll change another baby during that time of me talking. But I can't change, you know, I can't do two things at one time. I can't change a baby and talk at the same time. I get distracted in between one or the other. Like, I either mess up on dressing them or mess up on what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, like my baby girl say, smash that like button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs down if you don't. And don't forget to comment below, because I appreciate